And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the New York Yankees. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set, and today on the hill, Garrett Cole. What do we have on him?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Andres Jimenez. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And we are underway in game one of the series. And that's downstairs. And 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And now the count is even.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And there's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That's towards center. Bellinger drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Outside low, and the count is 2-0. One out, bases empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. There's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Just missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 down, bases empty. And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's a strike. Vladdy in his 7th season, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Ball one there. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. That one missed. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swings through that one out in front that time. 2 outs, bases empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Blue Jays. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Back after this on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, getting the nod on the mound, Bowden Francis.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos, they're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
And a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
There's a splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. That one off the mark, and that is ball one. And now he's fallen behind Judge. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one in the dirt, and the count's full. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Two outs, base is empty. Now up is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Varsho settles under this one. Squeezes it. That is the inning. Scoreless after one.
Realize the most on my words are cheap, but meet me on the sleep bed is where I'll be. Need oxygen so I can sleep.
Second inning set to go. Anthony Santander at the plate.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Cole back to work. Fouled off left side. Next offering is fouled back. And that misses. It's a ball and two strikes.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Another, and that's three straight strikeouts.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Bo Bichette in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Line to left. And foul ball. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball. Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees. So that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Next is the designated hitter, Will Wagner. That's in there. 0-1. Bichette off of first with 2 away. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And a good eye there. And now 2-2. No score here in the second. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The next pitch misses, and it's a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Alejandro Kirk in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that's downstairs and outside. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. That one just misses, and the count is even 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the dirt, but kept close. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 runs in. The throw in. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they lead by 2.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Swings through that one.
No ball. 1 strike.
2 runs across in the inning here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Climb the ladder with that fastball, and it's 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. They get 2 runs on 3. We head to the bottom of the second. Bellinger up to hit. First pitch misses. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. He was 1 for 4 back on Wednesday. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And now it's Manny Machado. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Good power, not great in the OBP department. He swings and fouls one off. Goldie, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1 left for the Yankees. On to the 3rd inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Andres Gimenez. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Bellinger makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1. And now the right fielder, Nathan Lucas. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to 3rd. And he went around, according to Patrick Johnson. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Grisham on the move. And he hauls it in. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Judge getting an angle on it and makes the grab. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Fought off foul. Grisham went deep in his most recent game. Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch is inside. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
That's a little bit low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2 and 2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And a ground ball to first. A flip to the pitcher covering. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Stays alive. That to right. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now 0 for 1 so far. That's in there. Strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
2 down, nobody on. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Kirk to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. On to the 4th. Here's some real power at the plate. Anthony Santander. First offering, and it just misses. Santander, 30 years old now, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Foul ball there. Here's a 1-1. Inside, just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Well struck right field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Singled and scored his first time. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man at first. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. That one outside, and that's ball 1. Line drive, and it goes just foul. Bichette leads off first with 1 away. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1 to first, but it pulls him off the bag. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Will Wagner. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that drops in for a strike. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. And midway in the 4th, Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back now in the Bronx, John Chabi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Aaron Judge.
Yeah, we in go mode. Going. Yeah, we in go mode. Yeah, we in go mode. Never going slow mode.
Hit in the air, left field. Bichette makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Fly to center his first time. Just missed.
1-0.
And that is out of play. Got him swinging.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Bellinger swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work. Back for more from the Bronx. New inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Just missed.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Feels like almost every at-bat has gone full. They've worked a full count 6 different times, and that's the main reason his pitch count is so high right now.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. On the ground, right side. Jazz tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho, caught looking his first time up. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
And first offering is fouled off. That clips a corner. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. Pitch in the dirt, and the count's even at 2. That one ripped. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television. According to his purpose, not somebody else's mission. I run away. I cannot run away.
Francis back to work. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
You know, these Yankees, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Center field. Varsho makes the grab for the second out. And here is Austin Wells. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a swing and a miss.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees nothing. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, all set for the top of the 6th. And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. That clips the zone. Strike 1.
Whoa.
In the air, center field. Drops into the glove. 1 up, 1 down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
1 down, base is empty.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
On the ground to Jazz. Throws to first in time. And Guerrero is set down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Anthony.
2 down, base is empty. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering upstairs.
1 and 2.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 8. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
1-0. No, that's low.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Just missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jimmy Garcia, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Green getting loose as well. That one close, ruled the ball. 3 balls, no strikes. And fouled off.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Bowden Francis won't go any further tonight. Just 1 hit allowed. He was excellent. And we'll have the new pitcher for you when we get back after a quick break. Eric Swanson on to pitch out of the pen here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game can go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
First and second, no outs. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Ball 1, no strikes.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball could be 2. 1 at second. On to first, double play. Here is Aaron Judge. This guy with light tower power. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Grisham at third with 2 away. And Judge spoils that one. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Jimenez throw to first. Judge out on the play. Inning over. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We're through 6 full. Blue Jays 2. Now into the game, Oswaldo Cabrera. He's in at shortstop. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. He's 2 for 2. And that one fouled off. Fastball for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. A strikeout and the second of the game for the Coltrane.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Fernando Cruz comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Cruz, in his 3rd season, he features a splitter, a 4-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Out to short. Cabrera zips it to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Will Wagner. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And another ball. Just missed. That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And a foul ball. Just missed.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 outs. And Captain Kirk goes down on strikes. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jimmy Garcia. 3-4-5 due up for the home team. Giancarlo Stanton getting ready to hit. There's the strike at the knees.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that is downstairs. And a count 2-1. The Yankees looking to rally. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one not close. And a full count now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Fastball down and in. Good spot to get a ground ball, but that one had eyes.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Hit on the ground to short, and that one finds its way through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Waste no time there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Goldie in the box, lays off for ball 1.
1-0.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. First and second here, no outs. Strike 3, got him swinging. And that is a big first out. Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat. And Manny gets a piece.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Double play ball to second. There's one. Over to first, safe.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Chad Green.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, not close. Peraza, the runner at third. Machado on at first with 2 down. Lifted in the air down the left side. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. In for a strike, 0-1. Late with the swing there. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Just off the inside edge. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. 0 for 3 in this one. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Ian Hamilton takes over on the mound. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, base is empty. Way high.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're in the top of the 8th. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. New pitcher now, Luke Weaver. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
First and second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Last half of the 8th coming up. Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Up and in. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Chad Green won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher now for the Jays, Ryan Burr. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Oswaldo Cabrera, getting his first appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench defensively. Down and away for ball 1. Little chopper rolls foul. Holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hauls it in for the out. Digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball, 1 strike.
And now it's even up. Looking to get the tying run on base. Yeah, that's fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Backed off the plate that time. He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Varsho corrals it, and the inning is over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back in New York, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. That clips the corner. Weaver, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And now 1-2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
just off the inside edge.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Grisham settles under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One away. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Here comes the manager out of the dugout. On the mound now, Jonathan Loaisiga. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. And next is the designated hitter, Will Wagner. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And there's a foul ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Over to Goldie, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 2-1.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be rocking that stage to the sun out.
Jeff Hoffman comes on trying to close it out.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, 1-run game. In now is the Yankees. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Jason Dominguez. A critical at bat in this game for him. And he dodges that fastball.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, he got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
1-run game, bottom 9. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. And here comes Bellinger.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Well, so many hard throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pump.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. That's worth the price of admission. His 4th home run of the season. It's 2-2. Singy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs. That's legitimate power at the plate. And that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. On the ground to the left. And they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Machado, the next to hit, takes outside. Movement in the bullpen. Tommy Nance appears to be getting loose. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Clement makes the catch. And that is the inning. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're in extras here, and here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed. Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
And that's way high. And the count 1-2. Got him! Larry Bullard rings him up. So up next, Dalton Varsho. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Good eye right there.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Loizaga fires. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And 1-2. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and they have the lead.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. And there's a strike.
0-1.
That one the other way. And he boots it. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. And here comes the Yankees. David Robertson will take over here. Outside low. Ball 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings. First and second, 2 outs. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Lucas, the lead runner, out at second. Guerrero at first, 2 out of the inning. Ripped towards third, and they put the tag on him for the out. Back here in New York, here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Hoffman back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. This one in the air, center field. Varsho. And that quickly 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Flied to right his first time. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 4-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Jeff Hoffman will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Tommy Nance on the pitch here. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. First pitch misses. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the last half of the 10th. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
On the ground, right side, Jimenez throws to first, and we're headed to the 11th. Back at Yankee Stadium, now we go to the 11th, and now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. And that is out of play.
Nope. 0-1. 1-1.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
So a change being made out at second. Coming in as the pinch runner, George Springer. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a strikeout. Right down to shoot, and it's 0-1. Inside, just missed. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Gets a piece and stays alive. Tied at 4. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Will Wagner will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
2 down. Go ahead run at scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to short, Cabrera throws across the diamond, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. 1 left for Toronto. Still all square at 4 apiece. Back in the Bronx. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge. And A big swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Move to second. Chisholm back in on a dive.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That one misses. 1-2 to count. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Well done behind the dish. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Struck out swinging his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a foul out of play. One away. The winning run at second. Foul ball, still 0-2. The winning run on second base. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Cody Bellinger. He's already homered in this game. And he grounds one to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. And a base hit on the line. Here comes the throw. Tag, got him. They cut down the winning run, and we will play on.
Wow, can't argue too much with sending him home, trying to win it in extra innings. No one likes to play these extended games. It's taxing on the bullpen.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. That one ripped, but foul. Fought off foul.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And he hits a ground ball right side in plenty of time to first. One up, one down.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Outside low, and it's 2-0.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And another ball. And there's the automatic. With the go-ahead run at third, and here in extra innings. To the right side. There to beat him by an eyelash. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Andres Jimenez. Next, here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. So they turn to their closer, Cade Smith.
You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Hard ground ball for a base knock. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. And next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. First offering, and it just misses. And that one fouled off. Runner on the go. That one out to right. Judge has it sized up. And he makes the catch. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're watching. Bottom of the inning. Here is Goldschmidt. Swings and misses. And that is strike one.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Now 1-1. And misses inside. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
In the air, left field. Springer puts it away for the out. Here's Manny Machado. And fouled off. With the tying run at second, winning run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. And that one fouled off. Move to second. Bellinger dives back.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
The next offering misses. And the count 1-2. With the tying run at second, here deep into extra innings. Fights that one away, still 1-2. To third, Clement. Slings it across. Machado out of the play. So last chance for the Yankees. Now a chance for Austin Wells. Trying to deliver as the hero. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Here's the throw. It's offline, and he scores. All tied again, 5-5.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So 2 down. Now here's Trent Grisham. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Nance sets, fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks. Back now in the Bronx. Inning number 13 set to go. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
No, that's high.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it. Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and that is a big first out.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And takes low for ball 1. And that's through there for a strike. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So 2 down now, and here is Ernie Clement. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-1.
And a count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. Next offering upstairs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays leave a pair. This ball game still tied 5-all. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Alek Manoah. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the shortstop, Oswaldo Cabrera. And ball 1.
1-0.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Man at second. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
Towards first. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. And he handles it himself for the out. Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. Strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Just missed. Winning run at third, 2 down.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Runner stays put at third. Ripped to third. Clement over to first. Judge out on the play. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Wilt. New pitcher for the Yankees, Mark Leiter Jr. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Line, and that's a base hit. Clement rounds third, headed for the plate. He's safe. They've got the lead 6-5. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Wagner gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. That one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Going to count 1-2. That's down and in. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Leiter checks on first, and he's back in there. Oh, look at the stop. Off balance feet, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 6-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. On to the bottom of the 14th. Now up is the Yankees DH, Jason Dominguez. Manoah back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Check on the runner, and Judge back in safely. So now 1-2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that is out of play. just misses with that one.
1 and 2.
Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is a big first out. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Hard hit to third. Clement tossed to second. The double play ends it right here.
Well, you get so far into a ball game that you just can't turn back. A 14-inning win on the road for this team. They were all in, and once they realized, we've pushed in all the chips, we've got to go home with the W. They did just that. There may be some roster changes for tomorrow, but that's okay. You want to take care of what's on your plate today.
6-5 the final here today. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.